Dear students and viewers, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to all in my YouTube channel ZAHOOR Chemistry. I am Sheikh Islam, teacher of high school Shanu. And today we are going to discuss about the next topic, that is transport. What transport is? Transport is an arrangement or a system present in any organism or present in an organism by which organisms can carry essential substances from one place to another place within the body. यानी एक ऐसा इंतजाम, एक ऐसा अमल जिसकी वजह से जो ऑर्गेनिज्म है ये अपनी बॉडी में एक जगह से दूसरी जगह कुछ जरूरी सामान ले जा सके, ऐसी सिस्टम को हम क्या कहते हैं? ट्रांसपोर्ट कहते हैं। तो जो ट्रांसपोर्ट है ये प्लांट्स में एक हिसाब से है और एनिमल्स में एक हिसाब से है। तो आज के टॉपिक में हम ये काम करेंगे, हम प्लांट्स में ये ट्रांसपोर्ट का सिस्टम पढ़ेंगे। वो जो ट्रांसपोर्ट है, ट्रांसपोर्ट के बारे में आपने देखा कि आपने सुना भी कि ट्रांसपोर्ट एक ऐसा निजाम है, एक ऐसा अरेंजमेंट है जो कि ऑर्गेनिज्म प्रेजेंट है, जिसकी वजह से ऑर्गेनिज्म जो है वो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह तक कुछ जरूरी एसेंशियल सब्सटेंसेस, कुछ जरूरी चीज लाइक पानी है, मादनियात है, वाटर है, मिनरल्स है, फूड मटेरियल्स है, या इसके अलावा जो प्लांट है ये कुछ नेसेसरी सेक्रीशन सेक्रीट करता है जिनको हम हार्मोन्स कहते हैं। इन चीजों को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ये ले सकता है, किसकी वजह से? इसी सिस्टम की वजह से जिसको हम ट्रांसपोर्ट कहते हैं। तो सबसे पहले हम देखेंगे प्लांट्स में ये ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम किस तरीके से चलता है। तो प्लांट्स जो है, प्लांट्स में इन केस ऑफ प्लांट्स the mechanism of this transport is carried out by two cells, or we can state that by two agendas. One is xylem and another is phloem. So xylem जो है, xylem it carries water and minerals from roots up to all the parts of the plant, and phloem it carries food materials from leaves to whole plant, and hormones from one place to another place, or hormones within the body of the plant. And in this xylem consists of two types of cells. One is xylem vessels and another is tracheids. Both these xylem vessels and tracheids, they are essential for the transport of these necessary substances from one place to another place. We know that in case of roots, there are certain projections, hair-like projections. Those are called as root hairs, and these root hairs are present between the spaces of these soil particles, and between these space of soil particles there is the presence of water, or these root hairs can find their way deep inside the earth, up to the groundwater, whereby these root hairs can absorb water they can get water by the process of diffusion. That means that water can move from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration. These from these root hairs have an outer covering that is called as epidermis. Another is there, and inside this epidermis is root cortex. Then there is another layer that's called as endodermis. Then there is root xylem. When these root hairs they get water through the process of epidermis, then this water can move from one cell to another cell, or it can go into it can pass through epidermis, then it can pass through another cell, root cortex, then into the endodermis, and then into the root xylem by a process called osmosis, in which we see that any substance it can move from a region of higher concentration to a region of lower concentration through a semi-permeable membrane. As all these cells, that is epidermis, root cortex, endodermis, and root xylem, they are covered by a membrane, and that membrane basically is called as semi-permeable membrane, because this membrane allows certain substance to pass through them and it disallows certain substance to pass through them. That is why all these acts as the semi-permeable membrane, and the process here that occurs, that is called as osmosis. Then from these root xylem, this water finds its way into the stem. Where there is the presence of xylem vessels, or we can state that from root xylem this water can pass into the xylem vessels of stem, and from these xylem vessels of stem, this water or these minerals can go into the leaf, or they can find their way into the leaf, or they can find their way into the petiole of the leaf. Petiole is that part of the leaf which basically we know that we know that this stem it then further divides into branches, and from every branch there is a leaf, and the first part of this leaf is called as the petiole. When this water goes into the stem, it goes into the branches from which it goes into the leaves, and first it goes into the petiole of the leaf. Petiole, and it finds its way into the leaf through its part that's called as petiole. Only 1 to 2% of this water or these minerals or these water, they are basically used. They are used for the growth and development, or they are used for certain other purposes. Rest of the water is lost. Is lost by these plants through their leaves by a process that is called as transpiration. And this transpiration, as I was saying you that only 1 to 2% of this water is used for the different activities within the plant, and rest of the water is lost by the plant through its leaves by a process called as transpiration. And this transpiration, it basically creates a suction. It creates a sort of force, or it creates a sort of suction force. And this particular force is defined by a theory that is called as transpiration pull theory. And this transpiration, because of this suction or because of this transpiration pull theory, the water can easily move from roots up to stem, branches, and then up to leaves, whereby it is used for different activities. So that was all about transport of water and minerals in the plants. So this was all about today's topic. Have a nice day.